What is up, guys? Josh here. This is episode 12 and a pretty frustrating week last week. I had to do a disk defragment which pretty much stopped me from doing any uploading, rendering or anything at all. So I had to use an old laptop, which is even worse than my actual current one that was fried. And that was really annoying. FIFA Raleigh got hacked. FIFA Raleigh's hacker attempted to hack me amongst other people as well, which is even more frustrating for other people. But onto the actual episode and matches and topic. As you can see all there, the guy had a Peter Crouch, and I couldn't do anything this whole match. The whole match, the guy bossed me. Just his passing was a lot better than me. It was, everything that he was doing was he was just playing better than me, and he played to Peter Crouch's strengths. We kept getting them over the top balls. My defenders just couldn't even deal with the height of Peter Crouch, and I got completely dominated the whole game. And I ended up conceding a little sloppy free kick here, which I'm pretty surprised why it was given. But he took a quick free kick, which is really tough, always tough to actually defend against, and he passed it across, which was nothing much he could really actually do. And he got the goal with Peter Crouch. And Peter Crouch, I found out in this match, is one crazy tall man. And next time I was going to come up against him, I'll be really prepared in terms of my defense. And this is pretty much my only opportunity in the actual match, and it was even then I was pretty fortunate, so I ended up losing that 2-1. I'm not sure about you guys, but whenever I lose one, which as you saw in the last episode, that South Korean team, I sometimes just lose the net. Like recently after the matches, I'll lose like another match or something, and it was one of them frustrating runs. And I ended up just changing the formation. I was pretty frustrated. I ended up just changing the formation to 4-5-1, so I could just get that midfield more solid, just pack that midfield, and just be able to actually pass the ball around a lot better and be more comfortable for all my matches that I play. I felt I'd been pretty sloppy with my midfield, and 4-5-1. It turns out to be the correct decision, which you'll actually see later on throughout the episodes. But the manager you saw me get while you're looking at this guy's team, I ended up getting Sam Allardyce. Wasn't really bothered about the actual manager I got, in terms of nationality. I think Arsene Wenger's the only French manager to get, and he's pretty expensive. And then just getting the manager in the correct formation, because the Austrian manager I had before wasn't even in the correct formation, so there wasn't that much chemistry going on. But I'm not really sure about chemistry. I've been told that chemistry doesn't even do anything. But I mean, the whole aim of the game whenever you play an Ultimate Team, regardless, is you just want to get 100% chemistry anyway. But onto this actual guy's team, as you can see here, I ended up getting the second goal with Gignac, who got the ball, fortunately, after it hit the post. He had Bent and Carroll up front. He had pretty much a whole Premier League team in general. And Bent is one of those other players, like Crouch, is pretty tough to even defend against them. But I find it pretty simple, when people have Carroll. I'm not sure why. But Bent, he's so overpowered. He's just he's one of them crazy players. He's got the pace, he's got the finishing, his all-round ability. He's even got the strength as well, as you see here, with his second goal in the match. And he just finessed it in calmly to make it 2-2. Ended up rage quitting that part as well. But as I was saying, Bent, the kind of players really tough to defend against, with the pace, and the Premier League forwards are so quick. I mean, you got Agbonlahor, you got Bent, and then you got I don't know if you want to count Walcott and Young and Lennon as forwards, but I think the wingers anyway, and wingers are classed as forwards in this game. There's so much pace in the Premier League and so many options to choose, and even Wright Phillips as well, I think. And it's just crazy players to even defend against. But there I made it 3-2 with a nice little goal, finesse goal after doing the fake Rabona, and I ended up finishing the match off here. Whenever I play in rain, I will try and win the match by any means. Obviously in all the matches I play, I'll do skills, but if I find that whenever I lose matches, I like to just try and get my confidence back, and I'll try and score any goals by any means necessary, and just to make sure I actually win and get my confidence back. And ended up winning 4-2 there. Stuck with the formation. I was pretty happy with it, and I've also been using this formation on my main account as well. But a lot of people ask me to always make videos of my teams. I am changing my team on my main account so often, every couple of days, so I wouldn't even have enough time to even get gameplay with the actual team and stuff. But as you see there, that guy's team before, as I'm about to do some skills here and get a bit fortunate, he had a Greek league team. I haven't even come up across a team with that theme yet, so it's pretty good to see. I always like it whenever I'm playing against people and they have kind of themes that you haven't come across recently. I mean, last week I know a lot of people have come up against, that was the first time I ever come up against a South Korean team, and then an under-21 kind of team last week. And in the last episode you saw And then that's the first time I came up against a Greek team. And I always love playing against people who have different themes, not just like themes like a club theme, a national theme. Even I'm going for a national theme, but I'm going for like a full informed team, so that's pretty unique in a sense compared to what everyone else is doing. And ended up winning that match there. I think about 2-0. I'm not sure. Wasn't really looking at the match there when I was talking about the themes. But this guy here, he had Serie A team and pretty much all Italian bar the actual right back, and he's got Montelivio as an attacking mid and Mexes as a defender. Montelivio's a nice nice centre mid, but he's got him playing as an attacking mid player to have. He's Italian, plays for Fiorentina, and his all-round passing is pretty beast. And as I think I was saying this before earlier in the episode, like quick free kicks are so hard to defend against, and as you saw there, I just ended up scoring from it. But another kind of set piece that's hard to defend against is corners. So tough, nothing you can even do. I'm not even going to blame Coupe for being small. It's really tough. But as I was saying, rain, I play really, really bad in the rain, and I'm not sure if it's my stadium or other people's stadiums, but I just wish you could get rid of the rain in any type of stadium. If anyone knows any stadiums that don't have rain, please tell me, because I will buy that stadium. And this match is pretty much coming to an end. I'm going to try and get another episode out for you today. I think I'm going to leave that rendering tonight, but obviously it's not going to be happening tonight for you guys, but I'm going to try and get that rendered out for you guys. And obviously for highlights, I will put them in the episodes like when they're needed, but for this episode I didn't think highlights were necessary. But I hope you enjoy this episode. If you did, I would appreciate a like, and I will drop that second episode later on in the day, guys. Peace.